Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's talk more about short rotation coppicing. There are different techniques by which we can increase the biomass from this coppicing approach. One of them is to use the compost as a biofertilizer. So we all know what is composting, and by composting the organic matter can be recycled as well. So that brings back humus and other nutrients back to the soil. So अगर हम compost बना सकते हैं by different dead plants and such other things, that compost is very rich in nutrients, and that compost can be used, can be mixed with soil, and that can support the plant growth, and that can support the growth of the plants which are used in coppicing as well. Moreover, it not just brings back nutrients and support the plant, it also has very good water holding capacity. So if we can use the compost mixed with soil, that soil can retain water to much longer period of time. There have been several different experiments which have shown that if we use compost and such other materials mixed in soil for the growth of the plants, we don't have to water the soil again and again, and even if we have to use much lower level of irrigation. Now there have been certain experiments and field trials which have shown that if the compost is used in coppicing purposes, it supports the plant growth. Moreover, it also saves water, and much more biomass can be generated by using this approach. So जब भी हम different biotechnology की techniques use करते हैं, first of all we always try कि natural processes को use किया जाए, especially in environmental biotechnology. So you can see here coppicing is very natural approach, very natural strategy. उसको और बेहतर बनाने के लिए जो बाकी अप्रोच यूज़ की जा रही हैं वो भी सारी नेचुरल ही प्रेफर की जा रही हैं, जिसमें से एक ये है कि वी यूज़ ह्यूमस एंड कंपोस्ट मिक्स इन सॉइल, और उसमें फिर हम ये कॉपिसिंग वाले प्लांट्स को ग्रो कर सकें, और उससे जो है नॉट ओनली वी कैन रिड्यूस द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द फर्टिलाइजर्स, कमर्शियल फर्टिलाइजर्स, बट वी कैन आल्सो सेव वाटर and we can also get more biomass out of it. Now the chief end uses of bio-waste derived compost is obviously as a horticulture amendment and fertilizer replacement. Chemically synthesized fertilizers जो हैं, those are obviously expensive, and moreover they always end up leaching phosphorus and nitrogen in the soil, and which can ultimately find their way to water bodies, which is not good. So if we can use natural fertilizers, they are much more environment friendly, and it will be cost efficient as well. And when we do the coppicing, इसका एक फ़ायदा ये भी है कि जो एक्सेस नाइट्रोजन एंड फॉस्फोरस है सॉइल में, वो ये प्लांट एब्जॉर्ब कर लेते हैं और उसका लेवल सॉइल में नॉर्मल रहता है. लेकिन कितना एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं ये भी तो क्लियर नहीं है. Like for example, if we want to say that we want to remove certain amount of phosphorus and nitrogen from a certain site, we cannot say how much biomass we need to grow there. However, the research is going on, but there is so much potential in this coppicing technique as a strategy to maintain the minerals level of certain site. Now in case of soils which have naturally low fertility and naturally low minerals, if we start and keep growing the coppicing plants over there, obviously we'll have to provide certain fertilizers to that soil to maintain the level of the nutrients. Now if bio-waste derived material is used for water holding properties, there are so many other advantages that come along, जिसमें से एक ये है कि उसमें अपने minerals होते हैं, वो भी साथ आएंगे और वो भी प्लांट को ग्रो करने में हेल्प देते हैं. Process integration in this fashion brings evident economic advantages to any commercial coppicing operation. हमने पहले भी बात की थी, और हम ऑलमोस्ट हर लेक्चर में हम इस बात पे जोर देते आ रहे हैं कि जो भी टेक्निक हम यूज़ करें बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में, स्पेशली इन एनवायरमेंटल बायोटेक्नोलॉजी, दैट शुड बी एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली, शुड बी close to nature, close to natural processes. Moreover, it will be ideal if we can integrate different processes to achieve much better results. It will not only increase the efficiency of the processes, but it will also reduce the cost of the processes. So you can see here, if we use compost, there are so many different advantages of using the compost, so it can be done in much integrated manner. Now, along with all the minerals and the water holding capacity of the compost, it also has intrinsic microbiota, and those microbes are essential and they can play a very important part in the plant growth promotion. Most of these can produce certain plant growth regulators which can help plant to grow. Moreover, if we mix compost with the soil, it also improves the texture of the soil. It all can lead to a reduction in the chemical fertilizers usage. जो commercially available है fertilizers, उनके use में कमी आ सकती है. It reduces nitrogenous inputs, reduces the farm's pollution. जितने भी fertilizer हम use करते हैं, those have certain amounts of phosphorus and nitrogen. So most of the times what happens is that not all of that nitrogen present in the fertilizers is used by the plants. The leftover remains in the soil and keeps on increasing in the soil, which is not a good idea. So coppicing can help to reduce this extra nitrogen present in the soil. It is one of the examples of cleaner production. It helps in the recycling of the nutrients, and you can see here we can get biomass which can be then converted into energy. So much integrated approach is there. However, we first have to analyze the site, and we have to analyze whether it is very cost effective or not. This was about the coppicing. I'll see you in next sessions.